Hello, this is David Bereit, National Director of 40 Days for Life, and today I'm here with two women I respect and admire greatly, Kathy Gray and Lisa Kratz Thomas, and they are the authors of a brand new, groundbreaking book called Derailed, From Devastation to Destiny. Let's start off, Kathy. Tell me about the book. What is it all about?
Derailed is about three true stories, three separate lives, very different lives, who have all been devastated through deceit, rejection, abuse, and derailed from their God-given destiny. And it's against the backdrop of the culture of death that's in America these days. The three stories are Dr. Bernard Nathanson, Lisa Kratz Thomas, and myself. And the book tells these fascinating stories of how each of these people just fell off of where they were originally meant to go because they believed lies. And then what happened to them when they were in those desperate places? How did they get back to where they were meant to be going, which they all were restored.
So Lisa, what was the impetus? What got this project started in the first place?
Well, for me, as a post-abortive woman who had multiple abortions, I know the pain, and not only the pain, but I know what led me to those decisions. And it was deceit, it was lies, it was false statistics, it was the women's lib movement, it was believing things that people were saying, my personal worldview. And so I really want to help women to understand, and men, that there's a web of deceit that is woven by evil in this world. Whether you are post-abortive, whether you're pro-choice, pro-life, this will affect you in some way. And it's not necessarily just for people who have had abortions. Right. That's where it begins, but we want people to understand that there's always the opportunity for a second chance in life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When you first shared your vision with me of this project, it really captured my imagination. It got me excited because I knew how the reader will benefit from partaking in this book themselves. What are your thoughts on what will the reader get out of this? And I'll let each of you answer that briefly. Why would they get this book and also want to share it with others? Kathy, why don't you start?
Thanks, David. You know, one of the things that they're going to get out of this book is a great story.
Right.
It's really interesting, it's fascinating, it's captivating. But I think that every single person who reads this book can find something that they can relate to.
Yes.
Because the three stories are from such different angles. I was raised in an evangelical home. I'm so different from Lisa. I've always been pro-life. And Dr. Bernard Nathanson is a Jewish atheist doctor. I mean, we couldn't be more different. So when they read the book, it'll be a great story, but they're going to be able to recognize something in themselves where they have been deceived.
Right.
And maybe find the path by reading how God restored each of us, find the path to restoration and hope, and be put back on track for their destiny as well.
Amen to that. And Lisa?
I would like for people to understand that we are all born with DNA that God has encrypted in us.
Amen.
And no matter what we do in our life, no matter how derailed we become, no matter how much evil takes part in our life, that DNA can never, ever be corrupted. It can never be polluted. And if we can somehow turn back to God and allow Him to change our life and to change our heart, we can go forward with the purpose that He intended for us to have.
Amen to that. Well, I'd like to encourage you, get your copy of Derailed, From Devastation to Destiny. You'll be blessed and you'll understand how stories truly can change lives and can save lives.